he's a teenager with a resume that will put us all to shame. His name is Moshe Kai Kavalin. He started college at the age of 8, wrote a best-selling book at 9, and at 15 graduated from UCLA.
No biggie. But he hasn't stopped there. At 17, Moshe is just an exam away from receiving a pilot's license and currently works at NASA. So what does it feel like to be on top of your game even before you're old enough to vote or drink? Let's ask the teen prodigy who joins us live from Los Angeles. It's nice to have another fellow child prodigy here on the show. Moshe, welcome.
In addition to me.
You're in good quarters here. Moshe, how you wrote a best-selling book at 9 years old. What do you attribute this, I don't know, level of success to? Is it parenting? Is it hard work? What is it?
It's a combination of both. My parents were sensational in finding sort of that sweet spot between disciplined and focused instruction and the freedom for me to express myself in different extracurricular activities, like, you know, the pilot's license, martial arts, my personal favorite, the scuba diving, and all that. And in addition to that, it's been pretty much all hard work from there, from the baseline that they set for me.
And I know people like to talk about Tiger Mom, pushing you. You say, no, it's a lot different than that for you.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Like I said, it's sort of exactly finding that sweet spot between, you know, the discipline. I do need the focus, you know, to focus on my studies and academics. But, you know, the freedom that I have also lets me to vent, you know, everything in sort of a creative direction, especially with martial arts and piano.
How did you find the time to do all of these extracurricular activities when you, I mean, you excel academically, but then you're doing all of these things, you know, deep sea scuba diving, like you said, martial arts, pilot's license, all of these other, how do you find the time to focus on the books?
It amazes even me. For the books, I wrote like little paragraphs at a time. I've been writing it since I entered community college at age 8, and just writing little by little paragraphs to publish it finally at age around 10 or so.
You mentioned your first book. Your second book that's just been published is about bullying, that you say is something that you went through. What has that been like for you?
Yeah, a lot of people say that since I did not go to the traditional schooling method, that I don't know what sort of bullying is like, but I've been bullied just as much through, you know, entering college at a young age, because usually people just see the envelope and don't look at the contents. I've been rejected the first time when I applied to community college because of my age and different things related to that, and not seeing the contents of my envelope.
So what advice do you have for other young kids who are being bullied, or who may seem like they feel like an outsider with special abilities or something else? I mean, what do you say to those kids who are going through something similar to you?
It seems, you know, extremely cliche, but it has to be said time and time again that, you know, everybody is special in their own way, and that they should just power through and realize that, you know, both the bullied and the bully, the perpetrator and the victim, they're both just sort of troubled in their own way, and they should have to focus on that and just focus and, you know, even try to ignore sort of all the claims that they made.
So I was looking through. That's amazing. I was looking through your rap sheet here, trying to see if there's anything that I succeeded at. But I can't really see.
Can we find a negative?
Oh, you know what are you doing today?
Oh, you don't have your driver's license yet. I got mine at 16.
What about that?
Why don't you have your driver's license?
Yeah, I don't get to drive solo until I'm 18. And I guess another negative compared to other people is that I'm not focused on finding a girlfriend until maybe after my PhD.
Oh, so. Good advice. Moshe Kai Kavalin, we really appreciate your time today.
Wow. Congratulations. You're amazing.
Thank you.
And I hope a lot of other families listen to what we're talking about, the bullying, and paying attention to that. Everyone's unique in their own way.
And not being a tiger mom. Moshe, thank you.
Wow.
Have a great weekend.
2 books.
Thank you for having me.